The mango tree by the road. In a quiet village near Lake Naivasha, there lived an old man named Mzee Baraka. He had no children, no wife, only a small patch of land and a mango tree that stood tall beside the dirt road that led into the village. The mango tree was famous. It gave the sweetest mangoes anyone had ever tasted. Every season, its branches drooped under the weight of golden fruit, and Mzee Baraka let anyone take as much as they liked. Children on their way to school would stop and pluck mangoes. Travelers would rest in its shade and refresh themselves with its fruit. No one ever paid. No one was ever turned away. "Why do you let everyone take them?" the shopkeeper once asked him. "You could sell them and make a good living." Mzee Baraka smiled. "This tree feeds more than hunger. Let it give." Years passed. One dry summer, a terrible drought struck the region. Crops failed, rivers thinned, food was scarce, and tempers ran high. Even the market ran empty. People began to look hungrily at Mzee Baraka's mango tree, now one of the few trees still bearing fruit. But he didn't close his gate. If anything, he picked mangoes himself and handed them out to hungry families. One day, a group of young men approached him. "You are a fool, old man," one of them said. "Soon, you'll have nothing left. You should sell the mangoes to the big town, make money before they're gone." Baraka simply said, "If I have 10 mangoes and share 9, I may be hungry one day. But if I sell them all while others starve, I'll still be empty, just not in my stomach." The young men laughed and left, but a little girl nearby, Amina, heard him. Amina's family was among the poorest in the village. She had eaten more mangoes from Baraka's tree than she could count. That evening, as her mother cooked a thin porridge, Amina said, "One day, I will plant trees like Mzee Baraka." Years passed. Baraka grew older, slower. Eventually, the old man passed away under the very mango tree he had nurtured for decades. The village held a quiet ceremony. Someone carved into the bark. He fed many, even when he had little. People thought the story ended there. But Amina, now a young woman, had begun planting trees. Mango trees, orange trees, guava trees. Not on her land, but along the road, by schools, near bus stops, wherever people walked, waited, or gathered. She taught children how to care for them. Her project grew. Years later, the dusty road to the village became known as the Fruit Path, and it all started with one man, one mango tree, and a heart that gave more than it kept. Moral of the story: real wealth is not in what we store, but in what we share. One act of generosity can plant seeds that feed generations.